Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs, and thank you once again to Bandai Namco Entertainment America for giving me the ability to do this test drive of the F90. I'm starting with the F90 because, of course, that's on a 3-day banner, so I thought it would be more important to get this out so people can take a look at it while that's still active. I'm pretty sure it'll end up in the standard supply drop pool, but yeah, since the guaranteed banner only has probably about another day and a half on it from when I post this video, we are gonna start there. All right, the F90 is a 700 cost general, usable in ground and space with space compatibility, so slightly better, a slightly better speed and a couple other and boost efficiency and the like in space. Has melee priority 2. It is a 3-star. Let's see. I'll do the enhancements afterwards. 21,000 hit points, 25 ballistic resistance, also 25 beam resistance, 28 melee resistance, 32 range strength, 38 melee strength, movement speed 140, boost speed 220, thruster gauge 70, and turn speed 81. So it's pretty fast. Close range slots 18, medium range 22, long range 15. For enhancement value, at 640 points, you get 1 point of melee. At 1280, you get 100 more hit points for your shield. Given that it has a guard/shield bash move, that's going to be important, I believe. +1 to thrusters at 1920, and your extra and expansion slots, 1 in each of the 3 part locations, at 2570. If you pay DP and engineering kits to break this, or no, is it modification kits or engineering tickets? I forget. It's the kits. Brain, stop. If you pay DP and modification kits to break the first limit, you and get to 5140 hanger points, you get 1200 more shield hit points. And if you do it again and get to 7710, you get +5 melee. So, not bad. That'll get you to what, 44 melee without any parts installed? Okay. Now, for weapons, it has the F90 beam rifle, which EPAC type, 2700 damage per shot, 400 meter range, 6 ammo, 4-second cooldown between shots, and 12 seconds to reload. Yeah, does not charge, but does stun. F90 Beam Saber, power is 2900, cooldown between swings 2.5 seconds. And yeah, no special abilities for the single Beam Saber. The Head Vulcans, 130 damage per shot, only 30 ammo, 200 meter range, 5-second reload. Nothing unique about those either. Okay, F90's beam rifle also has a rapid fire setting. 700 per shot, 12 ammo, 350 meter range, cooldown time between probably bursts 0.8 of a second, and reload time 10 seconds. Yeah, no focus or suppression, can't charge, only does build stun. It's not bad. Twin Beam Sabers, 2700 per swing, 2.5 second cooldown time between swings. Okay, aerial melee attacks can be performed while the OS type AR skill is activated. We'll see how that works in a minute. And F90 shield, size medium, power 2000, shield hit points 5000, cooldown time 2.5 seconds. Provides high defense and reasonable coverage at the cost of mobility. Yeah, it is a medium shield. When selected, your MS will hold its shield in front of it and be able to make shield attacks. Damage taken by the shield will be reduced while selected. Using a shield to repel enemy MS melee weapons or melee attacks, except tackles or heavy attacks, from the front can knock the enemy down. No rapid combo. Yeah, so there is now a way in Gundam Battle Operation 2 to raise your shield and also shield bash. I'm kind of hoping this will work its way down to other suits. This is something that reasonably the original Goof should have because it it used a shield bash to keep Amuro from, stabbing it. So yeah, this is something that should hopefully, work its way down through things ultimately. I have no, guarantee of that, but I feel like it should personally. That's me. But okay, so we're going to put the twin sabers here, and I guess the shield. Actually, I'm going to put the shield where the Vulcans go and put the Vulcans over there. I think that'll work. And skill set. Leg shock absorber level 4, so 45% less stress on your legs after jumping, 30% after boosting, and 30% faster recovery time from leg stress. So, yeah, it'll be harder for you to just overload your legs using your forced injectors. Emergency evasion system level 2, so you can dodge roll once without overheating your thrusters. Flight control 4, which lets you jump or boost in midair, and is much more fuel efficient at it. Fall prevention system. When jumping or falling, you're less. You take less stun, or you're harder to stun, or knock you out of the air basically. So that's not a bad thing. Glide structure 3, so you fall a little bit slower, so that you have time to decide what you're doing in the air. I've mentioned this before, in case you don't know, when you're jumping, if you hold crouch, it will cancel the jump and bring you back to the ground. So it's really handy sometimes to cut a jump short, and just change how the enemy has to react to you. Anti-blast stabilizer, so if there is a mobile suit that explodes next to you, you will not be heavy staggered. High performance balancer level 1, so you can cancel into melee or tackle after jumps or boosts. High spec MBAC level 2, which gives you a little bit extra turning speed, and also lets you go directly into just ordinary movement if you don't change directions at the end of your boost in space. Only in space. Maneuver armor level 1, so you're harder to stun when boosting. Forced injector level 3, so you can change directions while boosting in a pretty fuel efficient manner. Melee combo controller 1, so you can do 2 melee swings. High performance radar, so 350 meter radar range. Flap booster level 2, so you can it's the type of flight where if you just hit the jump button while you're boosting, you will start climbing. Apparently level 2 means that the thruster consumption doesn't increase as much. That's good. Okay, OS type AR. When at 80% hit points or less, OS limiter is released only once to temporarily activate skill. While activated, mobility and thruster recovery speed increase, and stagger from cumulative damage is reduced. In addition, aerial melee system level 1, tactical boost level 1, emergency evasion system level 3, and forced injector level 4 are provided. Nullifies all reactions except stagger due to cumulative damage only immediately after skill activation. Okay. So yeah, I think tactical boost is the version of EX boost that lets you fire while boosting. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Aerial melee system, pretty self-explanatory. And emergency evasion system level 3 is more boost efficient than level 2, but not enough so that you can do 3 dodge rolls right in a row. Force injector level 4, I think actually, no, that's right. That's just more boost efficiency as well. I was thinking maneuver armor, higher levels of maneuver armor that provide damage reduction. But all right, we are going to go into the usual training grounds and see what I can do with this. I am very interested to see how this works. The F series mobile suits we're getting at the moment seem to do a lot. Just they are really trying to make things interesting at the higher cost here, and I think it's going to work. Okay, so yeah, it is fast, especially on the back pedal, which again suits my style of play just fine. All right. Yeah, double dodge roll. So you can see you have a little bit of boost left after the first dodge roll, so you can do it again if you need. It's not a bad looking suit. They just announced a new variant from the Formula series called the F80, which is really nice looking. It's basically a slightly more streamlined Gundam Mark II in a lot of ways, and I really like it. They're going to be releasing a master grade of that through Premium Bandai sometime soon. Okay, yeah. So yeah, less stress on your legs, and it cools down faster. There's a better word than cooldown, but I don't have it in the brain right now. Force Injector 3 lets you zigzag quite a bit without overheating things. Man, it just backpedals so fast. It's kind of weird looking. That's fine. Alright, so against a 500 Gundam, 2886 for that. Okay, it takes about 2 bursts to stun something with the rapid fire version of the rifle. It does, it fires 3 shots at a time, so you can get 4 bursts out of 1 E-Pack. Let's see. And the shield, yeah. They made the ability to guard into a thing by, yeah, just when your shield is active, the shield comes up. And that's kind of adapted, I feel like, from the way that the Gatling shield on the Pale Rider Dualahan and Gym Guard Custom work. That's one of the, besides things with active guard, those are some of the few things that can put their shields in front of them deliberately, and they do it to attack, just like the shield bash is. So, okay, that's a shield bash. It just, yeah, like straight out of Dark Souls. Yeah, and it cannot be comboed. And also, yeah, also the shield bash, there is no variation depending on what direction you're pushing the stick. So it is all just the same move. Yeah, downswing version does not do any damage. I noticed that the damage seems to be a flat 2000, so it will probably not be affected by melee power, and just, yeah, it'll just be, yeah, that 2000, which, you know, sometimes against certain things, a guaranteed 2000 damage is not the worst thing. All right, so the melee patterns, let's take a look. Okay, that's the upswing. Got a stab for a downswing, left and right. And for the twin sabers, okay, it's got twin stabs for the neutral, left, right, are left and right, as you might expect. And the downswing is the big downswing. Fine with me. Let's take care of that Gundam here. And let's see. What else? Well, let's check out the Vulcans over here. And pretty good build stun and pretty rapid. You don't need the full 30 rounds to stun a Zoc. Likewise, the burst version of the rifle will stun a Zoc in 2 volleys as well. Okay, so now, yeah, it does have flat booster, so, and yeah, it does seem to be pretty fuel efficient compared to, say, the Justice Shazar Type A, which can burn through its whole boost gauge pretty quickly using it. Okay, so I believe, if I remember correctly, all of its other abilities come up under OSAR, so, which triggers at 80%. Trigger? Okay, yeah, I do seem to be sparking, so that's interesting. Yep, there's the melee, which is the same attack, just in the air. Oh, that was not in the air. This is in the air. It's not quite crab claw territory to when you're doing that, but it is kind of difficult. Now, I believe, okay, I was pretty sure that oh, I wonder if it wore off already or what. Yeah, I was pretty sure that the one skill was supposed to be activated when you overheated your boost gauge, if I remembered the way it worked, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. It, I must be, because it probably would say compatible with tactical boost skill if it was a firewall boosting skill, and the rifle doesn't say anything like that. So, yeah, that makes sense. Let's see, is this still active? Nope, the skill has worn off, so if I want to do any further testing of it, I gotta explode. All right, let's check that out again. So it doesn't last super long, but it does kick in pretty quickly. So at 80% health is not a bad place to begin. I'm hoping that you'll be able to tell better than I can, because I do this with the sound turned off on the game so the mic doesn't pick it up. But I'm hoping that there's some kind of indicator besides the little bit of red lightning that OS skill has activated, because with the sound off, it's kind of hard to tell. But okay, yeah, I'm gonna try again for that to see if the tactical booster skill is the one I'm remembering. So we're gonna try that first. Easiest way, tackle, and okay, I have to be remembering a different skill, which not super shocking. But all right, and okay, that's fun at least. But yeah, as you can see, the forced injector is even more efficient now. It is pretty solid. Let's see. Okay, well, being able to put your shield in front of you when you boost in on somebody, definitely useful. Okay, yeah, I am not 100% sure here where or how what the tactical booster skill is, because I seem to have forgotten entirely. But and is it already deactivated the aerial melee skill, or was I just too low? I was just too low. Okay, so maybe it didn't just totally deactivate it by the time I was looking. I still sparkly? Actually, the sparkles seem to have died out. So yeah, I think that is probably it. Yep. Yeah. Once the very subtle red sparkles are gone, all the new skills are deactivated. So yeah, I'm gonna take a second here, which I may or may not remember to edit out of the video. So apologies if you just see me sitting here menuing. But I'm gonna find something here in that has the tactical booster skill, so I can be reminded of what exactly that does. Also I'm gonna also kick the cost up to 700 for the practical part of the test. And yeah, also I still have to check out the tackle. All right. Yeah, let's find tactical booster again. Depending on how long that takes me, this may or may not get cut. Okay, I found it. Tactical booster is the skill that lets the Gundam EX hop. The skill I was confusing it with is the ranged boost skill, which I already forget where I found that. Was it Delta Ant? Firing boost. Yeah, firing boost is the one that lets you use your main weapon while boosting. So yeah, tactical boost lets it do the hops, which presumably should let you transition directly into that aerial melee attack at a pretty low to the ground level, like the EX does with its kick. We're going to test that in just a second here, but first off, we are going to show off the tackle, because I forgot to do that before the cut. I hope I remembered. Okay, just a standard kick. We'll also check and see if having the OS skill active changes the tackle. I doubt it, but may as well find out. All right, no stun gauge on, force counter on. 70%. No. Okay, there we go. And we'll do the tackle real quick. That'll refill the boost gauge. Nope, same. All right. And yeah, after you jump, you hop again, just like that. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to be working. I've not done a lot with the Gundam EX, so I can't be 100% sure. Jump, land, hop. Okay, if the hoppy skill is what we're looking for, and it seems to be, you cannot use the aerial melee from that. You have to be at a really high jump to do it. So that's interesting. Okay. Also, I keep messing it up because it's I keep hitting the boost skill before I land. Okay, we're gonna just so I can check that out. Ooh, mid-air death, neat. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more with one more try with that boost skill. Then I will self-destruct one more time, and we will go live and see how I can do with this thing. I don't think it's bad. I think some of the new mechanics, mostly the shield stuff, are going to take a little bit to get used to. The shield bash, of course, does have a super short range, as shield bashes would. So yeah, just be careful of that, because... Alright, so 70%. It says 80% or less, but that's why... Oops. There we go. And twin sabers. And I did it again. Go. Yeah, you have to do a high jump to get the effect of the heavy attack. So, or the aerial attack, excuse me. It's not heavy. But yeah, you have to charge the jump at least a little, or you won't jump high enough to do an aerial attack. Heavy attack route. Come on. Okay, but yeah, that has a pretty good hitbox, it looks like. It does, hits a couple of times. Yeah, it's... And yeah, it is now, I'm pretty sure... No, it's still going. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you have to charge the jump or you don't get it. Alright. Let's explode and then turn on AI. And we'll see what we can do. Yeah, I will probably... The plan is, if I remember, which 50-50, I will probably post the simulators tomorrow, and then the F91 test drive the day after. So, man, they've added enough stuff. I'm going to get half a week out of it just doing test drives and demonstrations and things. Okay. Man, if I actually get some of these suits or somebody sends me rounds with them, that'll be pretty much a whole week. So, alright, let's turn on the enemy AI and see what I can do. See, that's an MLRS. I would rather not. And here is GPO1. Yeah, I kind of want to get something to try and melee me so I can shield bash them out of it. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to give me the chance, though. Oh, yes, they are. Oh, they thought they were, but they changed them. Okay, man. It's almost like playing with real players. But, let's see. But yeah, as you can see, the shield is right in front of me. It's taking hits. I'm going to turn it off for... Ah, thank you. No. No. Yeah, I don't want to hold it up the whole time. I want something to, come after with melee that I'm ready for. That's the thing. Oops. Because otherwise, the shield will break. Which, yeah, I'll try again to land a shield bash after these three inevitably make mincemeat of me. But, okay. Yep, and the usual psychic tackles. And GPO2's, kickflip still still great. I have to admit, this is going to sound really stupid, but one of the major things that changed between GBO 1 and 2 is weapons like the Goof Custom shield. The shield Gatling in GBO blew me up midair. Weapons like the Goof Customs Gatling shield in GBO 1, if the shield broke, the Gatling was not available. So, as much as in the Goof Customs current form, that would absolutely render it almost completely harmless at range, I really do kind of miss the idea of, weapons that can be destroyed. Just, I thought that was an interesting mechanic. Again, I'm sure, in most circumstances in this game, it's going to be an annoying mechanic, but, the F91, of course, has the perfected version of this, where the beam shield respawns ultimately. Come on. Give it a try. Do it. Whoops. I was not fast enough. Just like Dark Souls. Okay. And of course, tackles will just go right through this, and heavy attacks ignore shields and destroy shields. Okay, also, you can be tackled out of a shield attack. That's kind of silly, but I get it. Let's see. All right, just pull out your beam saber, please. I would like to practice this again. Please don't break my shield yet. And I was also, again, not fast enough. And the shield is broken, so yeah, it is now just down to melee. Okay. Well, not down to melee. I also, have guns. They shoot things. Very handy. But you get the idea. I am not going to be shield bashing anything this life. We will keep going until I actually manage that. I may have to once again, cut things if I continue to be inept, but we will check it out. Okay, yeah. The nice thing about the psychic tackle is it's pretty linear, so you can at least birds bait it out by just being like behind someone's shoulder and then turning around and hitting them. Leslie. Okay, didn't quite work that time. We'll try it again. You'll see what I mean, hopefully. Or I'll die and I can try the shield stuff again. Just, if you're fighting the AI and you're sick of psychic tackles, just go right past. The tackle goes off and you're clear to actually do things. Or hit the shield and die, and because, you get a face full of missile. And I am having trouble with the words. That happens more and more often. Oh well. Good days and bad days, as with anything else. Okay. Almost time to respawn. We will land a shield bash, and then I think probably I will call it, because, yeah, I'm fighting multiple things when several of them are MLRSs is kind of tricky on a equal cost suit with no custom parts equipped. But let's go play with the GPO 1 again. Do it. Okay, well, that stopped it from even trying. That's, progress. Would like not to get MLRS'd, if you please. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I can take... Okay, it's you. Hi. Oh, well, I was about to say maybe I can take out the MLRS. That was kind of the opposite of how I wanted that to go down, but oh well. Let's see. Can I kill this before it gets back up? Yes. All right, so that one's out of my hair for about 20 seconds. Luckily, those kills were staggered enough that I will be able to hopefully take on this GPO 1 in a moment by itself and see what I can do. Again! Ah, man. I am I am much better at predicting that with like real players, I feel like. Okay, I don't know if it was ready trying it or not, but oh man. Yeah, I feel like the GPO one is pretty fast. Maybe I just need something with more tells, but we'll take a look. Nope. Come on, give it a try. Okay, yeah, yeah, it's one of those things where I'm trying to treat it like a counter. It's not like a counter. Just like it's a relatively, just like the GPO one's melee, in fact, it is a relatively fast move that you can break out when someone is trying to, stab your face. But if you wait until the melee attack is actually in progress, it is probably too. So that's how I'm looking at it anyway. That's how it seems to be working for me, and we will go with that for now. But yeah, you can see tactical booster gives you the hoppies. It's not a terrible thing. It's not as useful when you can't just segue into a kick like the Gundam can, like the Gundam EX can. But okay, there's that, but that was way too high. But yeah, if I'm using tactical boost wrong, Gundam EX owners, please let me know, because I would like to be able to test this a little more thoroughly. Or you will get more out of this than I will. But that is, and right now I'm pretty sure the skill has expired. We'll try a good heavy jump and see. Yep. So, yeah, like I said, hopefully there's a sound cue for people playing with sound on. But basically, the cue is the red electrical effects across the mobile suit if you happen to be playing with sound off like I do. But anyway, that is going to do it for this Gundam Battle Operation 2 test drive. Stay tuned for a look at the simulators and the F91 test drive in the coming days. So I am getting hoarse, so I'm going to wrap this up. And until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later.